So we're back, and I was going off on a rant. I don't know if the video cut in or out. I think it wasn't recording. My Samsung tablet like messed up. Anyway, here's my first book that I'm going to open up. It's pretty flimsy packaging. It says, "Do not bend" in... It's not legible. I barely could read what it says. It's not noticeable on the packaging. There's some cardboard, as you can tell, like by the outline. But at the same time, I feel something outside the cardboard. So the cardboard extends, something extends outside the cardboard. Anyway, I've purchased a bunch of different books these past couple weeks, and they range from anywhere from $500 to $20. So in this package, I'm hoping it's one of the $20 or $50 books at the very most. The packaging is subpar. And this is one of the things you have to contend with on eBay. And reviews and stuff, they don't make a difference. Because I've had packages that arrived horribly after the person had like 10,000 reviews. And most of them positive. They were like 99.8% positive. Doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. You legitimately have to know the buyer almost to know what kind of packaging you're getting. I've received books that were $5 that were in cardboard, encased in cardboard, solid taping around the book so it wouldn't move in packaging. It was perfect. Light, perfect. It said, "Do not bend" on the cardboard, which is fine too. You don't have to write that if it is legitimately nice cardboard and hard backing. But just package your books properly. It doesn't matter what book it is, how much it's worth. Do the buyer a favor and do it correctly. Because they're not paying for the end product where it gets delivered in shambles. They're paying for the product that they see. So coming from a buyer and a seller, this is the right thing to do, guys. You know, that's all I have to say. So let's see what this is. I'm going to cut into it very gently. Alright. Okay. So now I see why the edges were kind of flimsy. It's because it was in another envelope. I've seen this done a few times. Awesome. Let's pull it off. I don't know. I don't like this method, but some people think it's good. I just don't like the flimsy outer layer. It shows the handler that it's not as important as a cardboard layer. That's what it shows me as a handler. If I was handling the book, that's what I would assume. Oh, I can just toss it, you know, so on and so forth. Okay. Open it up. So there's some sort of stock, card stock, or don't know what. It's like foam stock. That's what it is. Maybe foam stock. That's what it is. Yeah, it is foam stock. 100%. And pretty sturdy. I'm going to bend it just so you guys see how sturdy it is. I mean, I have to put quite a bit of pressure onto that to bend it. But it could bend. If someone threw it, it would bend against the wall. If someone threw it against the wall, it would bend. If somebody... the outer packaging just didn't seem like it was important, you know? It's like they say... what was I don't even remember what I was going to say. You can't judge a book by its cover, but in this case, the people handling the book judge it by its cover, meaning that the way the outer layer is packaged makes a huge difference. And if it's not in a decent packaging with writing saying do not bend, or if it's tiny letters, no one's going to read that. Just do the buyer a favor and package it correctly. It's important for you in your future selling career, and it's important to the buyer that buys that book for long term. Anyway, this is pretty cool because the seller sent it to me in a top loader, which is nice. I didn't expect it in a top loader, so I was really worried. I was really worried. But it's Tomb of Dracula number 10. I've been looking for this book for a while. It has an ink stain. Well, you'll see. Along the binding. It has an ink stain along the binding. Other than that, it looks like a fine. A fine to a fine minus at the very worst. It could even possibly be very fine. Let me take it out. Top loader, previously used. He's just reusing it, recycling it. Do that. Recycle your boxes. Recycle stuff. I mean, guys, we have to conserve this cardboard that comes into our homes every week or every day, however often you buy. I mean, here, let me. This is just from a couple weeks ago. How many cardboard cartons I've held on to, and I keep it there, and I use those to resell books. Just do the earth a favor, and don't be a douchebag. You know. Yeah. So let's check out the book. I'm gonna just take a little gander at the book and see what condition I feel it's in once it's outside the bag and board. So no restoration that I can see, not at all, not a single bit. That ink stain along the spine is the only critique I have of this book. It's been pressed, 100%. There's no way it hasn't been pressed. You could probably go for another pressing, just a little bit, probably knock it up a grade at most from maybe a 6.5 to a 7.0. That'd be it. Top corner is a little bent, but no color break. No, there's color break. So maybe 7.0 to a 6.5 if pressed. If not, it's a 6.5 to a 5.0. So is it worth it? The extra $20-25 plus shipping from the presser to the grading company. I don't know. I don't know how much they're gonna knock off for the ink, like the ink on the binding. That's printer's ink for sure. It's the ink off the press because it's the same exact blue ink. Can you guys see? It's that same ink. It's if that ink wasn't there, this would be an 8.7 or 7.5 to an 8. It'd be a very fine to a very fine minus. Now, to me, right now, it's a fine to a fine minus, or a fine, yeah. So that's awesome. I've been looking for this book for about over a year. Not really like super excited about it for that year, but I've been making offers to a bunch of different sellers for about a year, and I finally got an offer accepted for this book. I paid $165 for this book, so it's expensive, but the grade I got is nice. It's just that ink on the spine. That's it. It's the ink on the spine kind of stinks, but it's beautiful. The color is beautiful. I love it. I'm really happy. As long as I'm happy paying $165 for this book, that's all that matters. Because in the end, this book is going to be worth way more than $165. In the end, meaning when I'm gone or I'm somewhere else or not into comics anymore, I know it's going to retain its value or go up. So, it's Blade. He's got a huge cult following. He's had movies. He might appear on the Defenders. There's a good reason for having Tomb of Dracula number 10. Good luck finding it, guys. For $150, less than a 6.0. Good luck. Or higher than 6.0 for $150. Because it is more than a 6.0 for $165. So, good luck. Happy bidding. And show me what you guys can find. You know? I've watched a lot of videos and I haven't seen anyone spend 12 minutes on a book. I just did it. You're going to hate me. Please don't. Alright. Next book. Much better packaging. Much better packaging. Untidy. But it looks like the person like really cared. With the fragile handle with care tape and whatnot. The person cared. Even though they weren't very good at it, they tried. It's about the effort. You know, sometimes the effort's not there and you notice it right away. The effort's here, it's just not, it's not perfect. And that's okay. Again, I don't remember what this is. Bought like 15 books these past couple weeks, and this could be any one of those 15. Anyway, I'm definitely going to keep the box, 100%. Oh sweet, it's one of my slab books, which is awesome, that I got. I don't normally buy slab books unless the slab isn't very far from what the price is going for raw, which this happened to be one of them. So this was one where the raw copies were going for about 10 to 15 bucks less than a slab. Why not save yourself the trouble and just get the slab copy? So I think I'm gonna throw this away. This is just bad. This, like, some of it came off with the book. This is the worst cardboard I've seen, but it was packaged well, which is kind of crazy, you know? This guy really did like a makeshift effort to do it correctly. Congratulations, Mark. Congratulations, Mark. But your packaging is going to go into recycling and not in my reusable stack. Alright? It really did a number though. I don't know if you guys saw what it was yet, but DC is rebooting Sandman. And yeah, that may have been the reason why I purchased it. Yes, it was the reason. That was the reason I got it. It wasn't, like, I've been looking at this book for a while, but just, I never committed, you know? So, when I saw that DC was rebooting Sandman again, I think they were doing like a one-shot or something on Sandman coming out in July or August. But I was like, why not get Sandman #1 from DC? First Bronze Age Sandman. Sandman #1. It's a really cool cover. To me, it's iconic. It's just Jack Kirby at his best, man. Like, I mean, like, if you don't know that Jack Kirby, you just don't know comic books, or at least Silver, Late Gold, or Bronze Age books. You just don't know them. I mean, Kirby's the king. And it's an awesome cover, and it got 9.6. I picked it up for like $50. It was a good deal. Or 9.6, 9.2. I wish I got 9.6 for $50. 9.2. So it's a good book. Great grade. 1974 got 9.2. Great grade. Kirby cover. Rebooting Sandman. It just ticked off all the boxes. It hit all the boxes. So, Sandman #1 from 1974, first Bronze Age, at a 9.2. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark, from eBay. So, this is going in trash, by the way. It doesn't go in my recycling pile because I can't reuse this. I would not reuse this. What do we got next? eBay packaging. Much like the first one that I had, the Tomb of Dracula #10. Very flimsy packaging, cardboard on the inside. Cardboard on the outside, cardboard on the inside. You're good. This and cardboard, you're killing the cardboard on the inside. No protection at all. At all. Do you see what I mean? Do you see the bend? And the cardboard used was flimsy and horrible anyway. So, I mean, it looked like a 2-year-old tried cutting it, but a 10-year-old succeeded. Yeah. I'm already disappointed with the manner that this was shipped. I don't remember which book this was. It could be this could have been a $20 book that they did not give a shit about. So, before I open this up, I had a book sell for 7 cents. It's sad. It's very sad because it sold for less than the paper that it was printed on. About 7 times less.